Let's just see.
Can't believe that devil just took us into the hells with a snap of his fingers. If I see him again, I'll wring his neck.
I mean... So, there was a bug where it said that I completed my... or that my romance with Lizelle had come to fruition, and we didn't get the cutscene. And then the only options to interact with her were to break up with her or like other cutscene stuff. So there were a bunch of other cutscenes that I had stacked because I don't come to camp long enough, like this one, where like they yelled at me about the devil, and then they yelled at me about the worm that I ate, and then they yelled at me about like the goblins, and so it was just kind of like I never got my romance with her, even though the game thought that I did because of all of this kind of stuff. I would actually love to see her kill him.
I knew I liked you.
Not you two.
Raphael was his name, right? He's trying to lure us into a game he knows we can't win. I'm not playing. Glad you're not either.
I might. I might. I might.
Always makes my day better.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
See, and now he is going to talk about Cazador, and then I'm going to talk to him again, and he'll probably talk to me about the devil. It's so silly.
I don't want to say a damned thing, but that won't do anyone any good.
Very well.
Cazador Szarr is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
I'm sorry. Yikes. I don't, I don't remember how this conversation. I don't remember what I asked, but this conversation went really well the first time. I don't care about the details.
A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves.
That look of concern.
Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on.
You're free now, enjoy it. Ooh!
I will, but I won't take it for granted. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us.
Thank you for
All
warning
I'm
me.
asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
Aren't you lurking in the shadows? You keep me safe and I'll do the same.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
So about you biting me. Nah. Don't care.
Speak.
See? She doesn't have anything to say to me. You said I've earned your respect. Yeah. She said a lot more than that. See, I'm ending our fling. No.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue.
Ah, yes.
An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter.
Oh my god.
We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
With the right teacher, sure. But what are your thoughts on the devil, Will? We should at least consider his offer.
He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Do you know that, though? Do you? Sounds a little personal.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Excited to dine with a devil.
Bro. It did leave a bad taste in my mouth, that's for sure.
Yes, they offer you an apple, but they're the worm that lurks within. Still, don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation, it merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly, and in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
What does he want?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
And what would his ambition be? Like, what the fuck would devils want more than our souls? How do we beat him at his own game? That's a great question. I'm way more curious about the first, though.
I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles.
You clever boy.
So, we say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made.
Will you
Remember
make it?
his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Boy. What's up, Volo?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
You sarcastic little tit. Did the new patch get rid of maintaining our fucking supplies? Or like choosing them? You know what I mean? I'm gonna quick save. Fuck it. Let's just keep.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
That's what everybody was being weird about. Oh!
Hellsfire. She's coming.
And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
Aren't you a luscious thing? Jesus. Who are you?
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Oh,
We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me devils only. She's a tiefling, not a monster.
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
oh, damn. I didn't expect her to show up so soon. Boy. Why didn't you warn me about this, bitch? We could have prepared. I'm not fucking fighting her. I don't have the guts for that. I think she knows. I think we know what she wants. It's pretty obvious. She wants us to kill Karlak, which we were not gonna do. If we kill Karlak now, will that get rid of you? I don't think anybody's gonna like that. Everybody fucking loves Karlak. I also don't want to blame Will. He probably can't. But why didn't you tell me about her, bro? I don't want to blame him. I don't want to victim blame here. I also don't want to threaten a devil. These options are trash. Larian, give me a joke. Give me a this isn't my problem comment. Like something that lets me not be directly involved. Playing Stupid's a great card.
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
No.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh no!
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Will, bro.
Take some time to talk.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but Not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
I'm gonna cry.
Pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Ooh. You're lucky she didn't take your soul. That's not a kind thing for him to say, and I think he knows that. None of these are nice either. Jesus. Explain.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
I bet you thought it was, baby. What are the terms? Actually, how did you get involved with her?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed.
What?
It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn...
Holy shit. Wait, what? Like, you were clever enough to bind her in a pact that you are still proud of to this day, and you don't think the rest of us are clever enough to do that to fucking Raphael? Eat shit, you fucking high horse bitch. Karlach, are you okay? I can't even look at Will right now.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Will is a good guy. Probably the best of us. That's so true.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Aww. Karlach just fucking glazes over. Wow.
There you are, my friend.
What is happening? Are you beat up?
Are you now? Don't make promises you can't keep, darling. Thankfully, I've had my needs met this evening. I found a bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
Oh boy. Sounds like a dangerous deal.
So's any meal worth having. It's nothing compared to, well, other things I could be dining on, but significantly better than the rats and bugs Cazador served me.
Wait. Were we his first? No, I haven't gone through any of these dialogues. That's what I mean. I never come here. Interesting. Why is he making that face? Boy, baby, are you okay? I think we were his first human blood. He's out here high off a bear? Blood is blood, isn't it? No, sounds delicious is funnier.
It was exactly as appetizing as you'd think. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again.
True. not, but you'll have to grovel before the mind flayers who keep using that tadpole. You sound very cocksure right now. Is that the blood talking?
Well, look at us. We've never been more powerful. And being able to walk in the sunlight opens a lot of doors for me. Maybe some coffins, too.
He's so fucking high.
No. These tadpoles are a gift I intend to use to the fullest. You should do the same.
Baby boy. I cannot with these, I cannot. Apes. Oh, now it's making me pick. $43 out of 40. It's all meat. I can't just fucking eat meat. I don't want all of the fucking taters. That's so silly. 8 potatoes? It's so silly. Mug of beer. So many sausages. Why the fuck is Shadowheart still in my party? Damn it. Uh-oh. You again?
I promised I'd be back.
I'm busy!
Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it.
I'm not controlling my friends.
But things haven't gone as you expected.
I've used it.
You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
They've been modified.
Yes. Halsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal.
What?
Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
What would that be, my dear crazy pants? Hot dream lady?
The absolute sames are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading.
I noticed.
The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
Well, fucking tease. Then why are you protecting me?
Because I am just like you, and I need an ally. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it.
I do not fucking believe her.
I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
Thanks for coming back, but where can what do you need me to do?
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help.
Interesting.
At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works.
Uh-huh.
These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory.
You disapproved of me yesterday when I was like, I think this will be a great idea.
Very well. If it's mind games these parasites wish to play, we'll play. And we'll win.
All right, baby.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities.
She didn't
Given
give
the
me
magnitude of
powers.
what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece.
I mean, I fully agree. I want to explore. See, I don't know the order of this shit. Like, and a lot of it's still stacked. I need 2 more long rests after this one to catch up to where I'm technically at in the main story. So, I don't know. We'll just, like, go to another region and, like, fight something, and maybe it'll hurt us a little bit, and then I'll, then I'll long rest every time I just take a little thing. It's so much. It's so much. I told you I had so many stacked. I had so many. I can't believe it. And I'm really afraid because I think that, like, the ones that are stacked right now, still broke the one that I had with Lizelle. So I think I need to go back to whenever she first hit on me. So I'll have to figure out where that was. And I think based off of rewatching my previous saves, it was right before we killed the final... It was the long rest I took right before we killed the final people in the goblin fight in the dungeon. So I think that was the 24th. I don't know. It was definitely like more than 6 hours ago.
As existential evils go, the Absolute certainly seems an adversary worth holding in its tracks. Any opportunities for us to indulge our tadpole's capabilities are hardly on the same scale. Trifles, when one considers the bigger picture.
Of course, babe. When you get home from vacation, you're going to have to long rest a lot. You will. You absolutely will. You'll have to tell me how your stacked ones go. I'm really hoping the patch that they released fixed some of it.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
We'll need to be discreet. Yeah.
It's a fair point. I just don't want to take a short-term boon. I want to win this whole thing. To finish off the cult. To get this tadpole out. To stay sane the whole time.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Shadowheart's gonna be fucking pissy about it too.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
Yeah. Sounds like a perfect trap. Yeah. Asterian's gonna love it.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
Am I just dumb and never used the gifts? They're probably in an info, like they're probably somewhere I can't see or don't pay attention to on the screen. The tadpoles can help us be discreet. But we've got to infiltrate that cult and we will do it. Fuck yeah.
And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can harvest. Now, was there anything else?
I'm probably going to have to address that he bit me at some point. It's
another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift.
Why did everybody else get a gift?
It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us.
That's fair. I mean, I don't have anything. I don't think I'm ever going to get her to love me. I think Z is just, the game doesn't let you actually be manipulative to them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, the one truth that fell out of its cankered lips. There will come a battle, but it will be one with swords, not mind games born of brainworms.
yeah. I think she is never gonna love me and I should just accept it. Oh, here they are.
Just thought of something.
Asterion hasn't talked to me yet about the devil in this version of the game.
Hello, my dear.
Hello, darling. You only talked to me about Cazador. So remember when you bit me, though? Let's not talk to him about that. I think that that will initiate something delicious that I don't currently think that I can handle.
Speak.
You're so grumpy. Why are you so rude all the time? I think it's cultural. I don't think she's capable of kindness. At least, like, I think she's capable of kindness. I just don't think it's socially acceptable for her to show it. Okay, nobody needs to talk to me, which is weird.
Hey, soldier.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I feel like he looks sicker every time I see him.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay.
For a chat.
Looking at something?
How did you know I was here? Just looking! What are you doing?
I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction.
Do you miss it? Seeing your own face?
Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
I don't have the ability to draw it, but I could give it a go. You have nothing to worry about. It's a very good face. I can't hit on him more than I already do.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Aww.
My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost.
Stare at him! The options of this game are so weird. This is not how people interact with each other. Even people that can read each other's thoughts. Like, come on. Especially because he's clearly disappointed in having a, like, he considers being a vampire an affliction, and I'm just gonna stare into his fucking eyes dreamily. Like, that's... No. I'm not gonna stare at him. I'll compliment him. No, they're not empathetic at all. And I don't want to make this about me, so I'll just stare. Z would not make this about him. Like, I'm sure Asterion will, like, be amenable to the compliment, but, like...
What?
This is even worse. I see you. I'll be your mirror. What do you want to know?
I want to know what the world sees when it looks at me. What you see.
Oh, okay, those are two different questions. Excuse me, sir. The world sees things differently than I do. The creases when you laugh. Oh my god, they are good. That's the one. He's gonna hate it, but I love it when he laughs.
Excuse me, I'm an eternally young vampire, not your doting grandmother. You can do better. What else?
He just wants me to compliment him. Oh, he's so just damaged and so sweet. Every single one of these babies is just, it's just traumatized, and their parents ruined them. Like, every single one of our companions is just like a traumatized, abused baby. And they're like, give me compliments, give me love. Ugh. Seriously, the dangerous smile makes me fucking want to die. It almost is what let me let you eat me. I do like the way his hair curls around his ears, though, but I'm not gonna tell him that one.
Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
As you say. You don't have Laselle's charm! That's it. We could not bring her into this, but I don't think that he would think that that's funny. Like, I don't think that Larian means for that to be funny. Like, I think that they want to imply that you're picking Lae'zel over Astarion because I initiated a romance with her first. But from me, from Z, that would be funny. We would laugh because Lae'zel's not charming. I think she is, but I don't think they do. Can I quick save in the moment? Oh! I don't think it'll matter for the. I've never interrupted a moment like this. I can't tell what to do. I get so nervous with, like, because I feel like your character doesn't actually say these things. Because, like, Z wouldn't want to call it a day. He wouldn't want the conversation to end, and so he wouldn't just say, you're beautiful, and the conversation would end and go on with his life. But, like, I also don't want to piss off Astarion. He would never intentionally hurt Astarion's feelings of, like, well, you're not charming. That's not true. Unless we all know it's a joke. I need, like, sarcasm. Like, flirty, sarcastic. Like, what does you mean by saying these things? Now, they don't have to take it like that. I could say it and trying to be funny, and he could still take it seriously and get his feelings hurt. But it's really hot in here. I'm not going to be okay. But you're all right. That's the part I can't condone. That right there. That doesn't sound like a joke.
Observant. Mirrors aren't much use, but being reflected in someone else's eyes? Well, I could do worse.
Then me? Excuse you. Why isn't Lae'zel going to ride me like she promised?
Speak.
I think we already did. I think that's the problem, is I think that the game thinks that we did already have sex. Because it's giving me the offer to end our fling. I'm so mad. I know I can just Google the scenes with her, but it's not the same. All right.
I've come to sate you and be sated. I lead, you follow.
Yes! Yes! We fixed it! It's happening. You know what? I bet this is part of her deal. She waited until, like, I got my hopes so high, and then I'm just like, she doesn't love me. I'm just, like, so desperate for her. And she's like, now I've come to you. Congratulations. Do everything I say. Yay! We fixed it, we fixed it, we fixed it. Okay. it's gonna, I don't know if it will show me the cutscene and hide it for you, but I put on streaming rules. So I don't know if it'll show me the cutscene and not you, or if it will just PG the cutscene for all of us.
So you think. Let's see if you're right.
She's so strong.
Gifts train relentlessly. We know our bodies inside and out. Let me show you. Close your eyes and submit.
They're in pasties. Oh no, there are dialogue options during it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't want to try to intimidate. I mean, I would try to intimidate her. But I don't think she'll laugh at me the way that I would want her to. Like if I was if I fail, like if I fail the intimidation and she's like, haha, very cute, Neil, then I would. You know what I mean? But like I should have saved. What am I doing with my life? Oh, I don't understand the dialogue options well enough to be like, if I choose intimidation and I fail, will she hate it? Or if I choose intimidation and I fail, will she laugh at me and be like, haha, just kidding. Well, that is one way to find out. It's just to push the button, right? Z runs through every fermentation of this encounter in his brain hole. He absolutely would. He would be like, he would absolutely waste a fucking willpower to be like, what makes this the best for both of us? Hello, I would like to use one of the 5 main points that I get for the day to determine whether or not this is a good move. Yay or nay. Universe, positive or negative? It's one of the first 2 options. Like, he's in it for what's gonna happen. Will she respond well to the foe attempted intimidation? No? Okay, we'll try something else. Exactly. Like, he absolutely would need to know that. Like, does she like jokes? Because so far, she's liked me kind of picking fights with her. Like, when I think part of the reason why she even likes me at all is because when she was telling intimidating the kid, I was like, all right, I let her do it for a while, and then I was like, that's enough. And she's like, you dare interrupt? And I was like, excuse me, ma'am, you continue on. Like, I didn't realize I was going to be yelled at. But, like, she enjoyed the interruption anyway, because she's a complicated lady like that. I don't think he'd risk it. If the universe was like, bitch, you're on your own, I don't think he'd risk it. I think he would do absolutely everything she fucking tells him to. Oh, she's so happy. She's gonna wreck me. I can tell.
A pause, and then the flicker of a tongue across your neck.
They made her read this?
Open. Taste.
You are a lapdog, Lae'zel's to command. Never has domination. You awake in pain. Your back, your hands, even your tongue ache.
It's time to rise. Dawn is upon us.
I need a minute. She looks so hot. They could have done the cutscene in her underwear. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't have to have those weird pasties. Her underwear is so sexy. Like, they could have just left it on. I'm not going to ask her to come rest. Like, I would say number one, like, hold on, I need a moment to recover, just to compliment how fucked he is. In multiple senses of that word. But I don't know if he would, like, full-on compliment her and be like, last night was wonderful. I think she'd be insulted. She'd be like, fucking of course it is. I don't like it. I don't like any of these. I don't like it. I'm not going to tell her to come rest. We could die tomorrow. She's going to get mad about the bug in her head. Also, I'm sad. There was a little tiny bug. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but the narrator interrupted herself. Alright. I'm gonna play along. I'm gonna just be like, I'm a good boy. She's saying rise, we're gonna do it. Actually, she's not telling me what to do yet. Fuck it. Tell her I had a great time.
Of course you did. I'm as extraordinary in bed as I am on the battlefield.
I knew it. I knew she was gonna say that. Grimace at her arrogance? Never. Are you all... Did I do a good job?
My hunger is sated for now, yes. I might even lay you again, should my whims so take me. Up now. Your moment's over.
Every breath, every blink proves exhausting. A long day awaits you.
Oh, butt! Butt! We saw butt! It didn't give me a debuff, though. I gotta bring Gale, because he supports me in my mind flare desires and my unlimited thirst for power.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I have to.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Like, him and Asterion are my best fucking bros. I don't want to go anywhere without them ever.
She went to see you. We know she did.
You know absolutely nothing, you Aegis.
Uh-oh.
Drop.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
This has nothing to do with me. Good day. Insight failed. What about my portent dice? Like, is this really a hag? He called her a hag. Is she? How about we all just calm down for two seconds? Let me know what's
Careful.
happening.
Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Tell the truth. What did you do to their sister? This feels crazy. I'm gonna just watch.
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are.
Whoops.
Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
So she was a hag. Can't believe Asterion made me tell him he's pretty.
I hear you did
Oh.
indeed. How was your little romp?
I mean, she hurt me, so it was probably great, right?
You filthy devil. I'm shocked. I thought the two of you would just flop about like dying fish and then call it a night, but no. Shows me. But you're not here to gossip. What can I do for you?
I actually was here. I can't remember why. Actually, about you biting me, I'm curious.
I've already apologized. What more do you want?
Oh.
Unless you're looking for another nibble.
I need to know how we'll feed you in the future. That's fair. Maybe later.
Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that.
Oh, he's so sweet. What do you think of Raphael's deal? Yes.
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
True.
I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open.
Agreed. Agreed.
Kinja, no good will come of devouring a gay worm, no matter what you might think.
Yeah.
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
She's gonna disapprove of that. If you can bear the burdens, we should also avail themselves of their powers. Fuck it, let's give it a go. 20? Fucking rip. She's gonna disapprove. She's gonna be so mad. Oof.
And when the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
You're right. You don't. I believe in you. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet?
No, feeling fine. Nom 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 nom.
Replete with ribaldry as always. Well, you could provide no better proof that you are not, in fact, about to turn into a mind flare. Famously humorless, Illithids. The tyrannical enslavement of all other living creatures hardly lends itself to levity. Should your wit begin to suffer, only then must we worry. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
Oh, I think he's worried about me. Welp. That was pretty dumb. How to get Lae'zel to hate your guts. Eat Ithalid tadpoles. But you're like, oh,
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
What else?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
If I could try to persuade her. Shame I couldn't have rolled the 16 this time. Let's roll one more time. Let's see if we can do it.
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
We absolutely will. Absolutely. Absolutely we will. Thanks.
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences.
True.
I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Fair. Shouldn't we seize any possible advantage? Rip. It's fine. It's fine. I accept. I accept. No, let's see what he fucking says.
I appreciate where you're coming from. Truly, I do. But these parasites are quite literally Illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
That's true. True, true. True facts. Oh, shit, Gale. Oh god, is he just staring at Mystra now? Pining? Yep. An ambitious spell indeed.
Oh. My, you startled me.
Sorry.
It's miles away.
Oh, honey. You okay?
Just pondering what I lost. Mystra commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
No. I practice magic, not melodrama. That's not true. That is a lie. Z is nothing if not the drama queen. It's an expression of the senses, bro. You are crazy. It's not so intense for me.
Perhaps I can show you what I mean by reaching into the weave together.
Here we go. I mean, it sounds like a really good idea to me. Like, what could go wrong? After all the things we've done today, this feels like the least dangerous thing. I was more nervous about sleeping with Lizelle than I am about fucking with dangerous magics with this idiot. Let's do it.
Then follow my lead.
Wait. Wait, no! Don't hit on me. He's hitting on me, isn't he? I thought we were playing with magic. Right where everyone can see.
Now you.
Me? Imitate the gesture. Oh! You did it, good boy!
A familiar feeling, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
He looks really sad. He's making me help him do something. Why can't they all... this is why I think Astarian's gonna be my main amigo. He's the only one... Well, I guess if I wouldn't have passed a perception check, he might have just eaten me. Shit. They all keep coming clean, only when I catch them doing horrible shit. Like, I might just turn tail and just be a good guy and give up everything just because Lizelle is the only one that is real. Like, none of the rest of these fuckers are real. They're all full of shit and lies. And she hasn't lied at all. Like, Lizelle was like, I'm here. We got bugs in our brains. Let's get rid of them. Like, the rest of these assholes have so much shit.
Ah, yes. The scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Aww.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
Okay.
You see, or is its sense the unmistakable presence of Mystra, the
Aw.
Lady of Mysteries. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup
No.
of Mystra's hand.
Look at that. We're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Sensual. Wow. Okay. I could have managed it myself. No, I couldn't. We needed him to be a good teacher. I don't want to compliment Gale, though, any more than is necessary. Oh, I'm torn. How does it feel? Effortless is it doesn't have to say, Comet, you're a wonderful teacher. Like, I don't want to compliment him like that. Wizard, incredible. Though I could have managed it myself. I also don't want to insult him like that. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this. I was a pleb. I was a pleb 5 minutes ago. Like... Effortless. That's fine. I'm gonna stick with it. If he kisses me, I'm gonna fucking break something, though.
Oh, I know.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
He's pining over the fucking... I literally walked over while he was holding up the picture of his ex-girlfriend, the goddess, and was like, ugh, just pining. Pining over the woman that I lost and wondering why she still allows me to have access to her magic even though I totally super betrayed her and have a shard of her fucking soul inside of me. And we're gonna share a moment of intimacy? Bro, no. A satisfying end to a wondrous experience. It's time to let go. A good night for intimacy? No. No. I love you, but no. Z is a slut, but the vibe here is off. Like, did Mr. really break up with you? Or have you guys just not seen each other? I can't. I'm not gonna romantically involve myself opposite a goddess. What if she shows up and she's jealous? No. No, bro.
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Aww.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Don't look at me with those sultry, sexy eyes. You fucking mullet-wearing bastard. Ah! That moment of intimacy was supposed to be cute, and all it did was hurt me.
I'll give it a shot.
So many carrots. Shit. Fucking... That music is really pretty. But like also I'm just so weirded out by that because like all of that feeling, like we were literally tapped into the goddess. Like she clearly still loves Gale. Like she was allowing us to feel that safety and that security. And maybe she was pushing us together? I don't know. But it's weird. Like, do we have the consent from the goddess? Do we not? Do uh-uh. Rough, rough. Rough. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. That was wild. That was fucking insane. Also so soon after his confession of being an atomic bomb. Yeah. Weave. Real strong Anders vibes from him. Oh, yeah, they're the same person. Same guy. For sure. Definitely. Cut from the same cloth. Just like this silly guy over here. Reminds me of Fenris.
Hello, my dear.
My dear, don't flirt with me. I can't handle it. She's still mad at me.
Curious. I drained you dry, yet your body seems no more worse for wear. Perhaps I might find use for it again.
She ain't even mad I ate the bug? Girl. The thirst. The thirst in this group. Like, the... This went way better than expected. I do not regret having to replay the last 6 hours of gameplay. Not at all. You look so hot. That's what you need to say. She's so fucking sexy. You look unusual, my fucking balls. She's sexy as hell, and it makes me want to change everything about my personality. Like, she's so hot I want to reinvent myself, okay? Like... She yells at me, and she's like, don't eat tadpoles, and I'm like, ugh. I thought it was a good idea, but maybe maybe I was wrong. Maybe that's on me. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't kill the goblins. Like, maybe they have something nice to say. And she's like, kill the goblins. I'm like, they're dead. Like, like, I really hope that she and I can keep this, like, thing going. Like, I really like that we are capable of, like, fighting and loving. Like, it's a vibe. I hope it sticks. Like, I hope that every time I eat a bug, she's like, I disapprove. I hated everything about that. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. But then I do something and she's like, that drives me nuts. I'm going to chew on you later. I'm like, thank you. Please do. I hope this keeps up. Cuz I will sacrifice Gale to save her. Like if there's like a situation in the Githyer like it's the magic bomb or your warrior bitch, I'm like, you can have the magic bomb. I mean, that's what he's here for. Like, he's literally here for a bargaining chip. I was going to bargain him back to the goddess of magic, but you can fucking have him. I will take my hot girlfriend back. Thank you very much. Oh. Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power? We talked to her about that already. She fucking was way mad about it. Powers.
Indolence breeds madness.
She does not want to. Great.
Let me work my magic.
Shit. So, that's cool.
Like its will be done.
That's really cool. I like that. I have fucking 5 of them. Damn. This is disgusting. I'm gonna give it to him. He's gonna fucking love this shit. He'll love that. I think I have plenty of concentration pills for Gale. I can give him that concentrated blast. I kind of don't want to, though. He's a sweet baby boy. I think the more powers I give Astarion, the more he's going to use them against me later. I'm like, you're literally making your own you're making your own bad boy bomb here. With his type of trauma, like, he's not going to stay content at a certain power level. Like, he's going to want to take over the fucking world. Like, right now, he's like, ooh, I'm invincible. Let's have this. Let's have this. Let's have this. And he, like, keeps balancing, like, can I beat this guy? Can I beat this guy? Like, I think his ultimate goal is to get powerful enough to fuck Cazador. But, like, what then? What is to stop him from taking over the entire planet? Let's do it. Fucking gross! Look at it. Ithilien